Today I want to show you guys how to stack chests in Palworld 1.0. So let's go. To stack the chests, you're going to need a piece of technology. Just type Japan in here. And you're going to want to get the Japanese style furniture set, which is level 55. So you're going to be stacking these later on in the game. And you can do it using bar stools, which I'll show you, which are way sooner in the game. But the best way to do this is with the Japanese furniture set. Now, you go to storage, and I'm going to show you how to do the refined metal chest first, because those are more important. And then I'll show you really quickly how to do the metal chest. It's pretty much the same technique for both of these. It's just one of them, in my opinion, is more important than the other. So just have yourself a wall in the background so that you have something to snap against. And usually I build myself a couple of pillars next to it so that I have a way to look at the metal chest from above, so that I'm not like trying to wiggle my way around. And because your character is slightly on the left side of the screen, I always build my pillars to the left of whatever I'm building. And we're going to go into furniture, and we're going to take out the Japanese floor cushion, and we're going to try and put it into the middle of the refined chest. So there we go. And then we're going to take out the next chest, and once that's built, we're going to try and put this onto the cushion. Now, it can be a little bit hard to get the item properly on. Sometimes it's better to jump down onto the ground or maybe hang off of the pillar. But we're going to try and get this into position. There we go. So if you kind of like look at the chest that you're already on and then jump, you should be able to get it right there. So there we have our first stack. And obviously you could do that as high as you want. For the third highest one, just pretty much go up onto the wall and do it from here, because you probably won't be able to jump high enough. And when it comes to the like aesthetic, just remove the pillow at the end. So while they're building that, I'm going to show you how to do it using the metal chests. This is a lot easier, obviously, because metal chests are pretty much at ground level. Build the metal chest, and then put a pillow on top, and then put another chest on top of that. Really quickly, I'll show you as well how to do the bar stool one, just in case you're looking to do chests earlier. I don't want you to have to wait till level 55, but at the end of the day, when it's coming down to like trying to get your base neat and tidy, wait until level 55 is kind of okay anyway, because you're going to have loads of room up until then. So you're just trying to get into a position. I recommend doing the jump technique as well here. And once you jump, you'll be able to put the chest down. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of an unevenness about that. And if you just want to fix that unevenness, put the pillow slightly more to the left. And that way, you'll be able to have them in line with each other. Same with this one. I can remove the pillow if I want, or I can leave it there. And the gap between these chests is actually pretty decent. So I think we did an okay job with these two. And as I said already, for these two, just put the pillow slightly over to the left. Let me show you bar stool real quick. So you're pretty much bringing out the furniture bar stool. Try and get it up as you don't want to go super close to the wall, just out a tiny bit, and build about 2 or 3 high on these things. Now, it depends on what chest you're trying to make. So I'm only going to show you how to do this using the chests right here. I won't show you the smaller chests, because you don't really need to stack the smaller chests as much as you want to stack these ones. And so what you do is you want to put a third one on top of this, because it's going to be 3 high requirements. So just put your cursor kind of in the middle of the stools and then jump and press it. You should be able to build the last one, and then go back and grab your refined chest. And if it's far enough out from the wall, it should be able to go on top of the top bar stool. And it's nice and high up. It's a little bit out from the wall, but that's fine. It looks aesthetically fine, in my opinion. And then all you pretty much need to do is remove all 3 of the bar stools, and then put another chest underneath. And that's how you do the stacking. This one is a little bit harder to do, obviously, because you're trying to stack them in a way where the chests are not touching each other. And because of that, it's harder to get it right. They might be a little bit out from each other, as you can just see there. So I'd highly recommend doing the pillar technique. Pillar technique is much better. Maybe you can do this one just to have the chests out of each other's way temporarily, and then go to the pillar technique later on. You used to be able to do it where the chests would touch each other, but they stopped that now. The 1.0 update kind of removed the ability to have them touching each other. You used to be able to use like barrels to be able to put them together, or sometimes wooden boxes. But as I say already, they have removed that ability with 1.0. So a tiny little gap is going to be expected because of the pillow, and a bigger gap is going to be expected if you use a bar stools early game. And so that is how you stack chests in Palworld. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.